I'm considering starting some Python. How helpful is Python for an animator? I'm not sure if I have an interest in it, but it seems like it might help with a job search. It's actually it's very helpful. So for example, let's see if I have this here. So here's a link. This is a script that I wrote using Python. So let me share it here. For anyone, it's a free download if anyone wants to try it out. And it basically takes animation that is animated on twos or threes, so not every single frame, but just every other frame, kind of like Spider-Verse, and converts it so that it works with a moving camera. So, for example, that was really loud. Sorry about that. Couldn't mute it for some reason. So this is the issue that you tend to have, where when you're animating a object that's on twos or threes with a moving camera, you see how you get that strobing right there? It's a very annoying effect. Now, with Python, I was able to write a script that solves that. And Sammy Boy, hey, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. So this script takes the camera and the object and realigns them so that as the character is moving in space, you can even see with this character how it's kind of jerking ever so slightly, subtly. The script solves that and makes it so that they move with the camera in screen space. Now, this is something anyone can do. It's really just a whole bunch of constraints that kind of match the character to the camera and make sure that they stay in line every other frame. The problem is that it is super tedious to do on your own. If you're trying to animate that on your own, it's going to take a long time because you have to go every single frame, turning constraints on or off, updating the constraints depending on which key is on. It's a nightmare. I wrote this script and it's literally one button press and it's done. And I can apply this to any shot now. So is Python necessary? No, not at all. But if you know how to do it, it saves you time. And it's just a good thing to have. Even if it's not a super complex script, it's just a nice little thing to be able to simplify these big kind of repeating things. So for example, if you're always creating constraints in a certain way. So for example, in one of the streams I showed how to make a locator tree. So you make a locator, and you parent them all together and you rename them. If you're doing that in all of your shots to create these locators, you could just write a script that you click a button, boop, it creates all of it the exact way that you want to do. And you're done. So yeah, it's helpful. I recommend learning how to script. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It is not a necessity. But if you're thinking about it, it's not going to hurt.